You see the damage.
Yeah, I do. Definitely 100%.
Yeah, so we're going to pour some new pads where our posts are going to go. Replace that beam all the way from that wall to this wall. You can probably splice right on that post.
Yeah, so we're just going to do like a notch like we normally do and let it,
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah, just a
Tongue it.
yeah half a notch.
Yep.
And then you got to lift this side of the floor joists and this side. And did you say what's upstairs? Yeah.
There's an old car, I'd say like an old Buick, sitting right here. And then right here, we have a tractor.
It's a big tractor?
No, it's a small farm tractor, like a little John Deere tractor. Not a riding lawnmower, a tractor.
Yeah.
It's actually a tractor, but it actually sits roughly right here.
Yeah. Well, at least it's being.
Well, matter of fact, I can see the
Halfway
motor
decent.
right here.
Yeah.
So it's right above your head, basically.
Okay.
Right here is the feed, the corn mill or the box upstairs.
Yeah, the
Granary's
up there, yeah.
is literally right here.
So, I mean, the goal is to get this up. But you got to look at the roof, too, because we got to see if somebody did some repairs upstairs while this was already sinking, then it's going to put a hump in the roof, right?
Correct.
So we got to look at that.
There's a lot. I mean, by looking at the barn looks absolutely phenomenal. But when you get in and start seeing structural, you can start, there's minor things, a little bit of everything.
The thing is, leaning this way a hair, but it's not bad. So the fascia board, this is the bank wall.
Yep.
And so there's no gutter there now. So all the water's coming down against this bank right now. So you're going to cut a new board up there. Just mount it right over top of that one that's leaning.
Okay.
That's the only thing that's outside.
We ain't messing with the back then or at all?
No.
Okay.
No fascia board on the back because there's no bank wall there and it's not hurting anything.
Yep.
And there's a post in here to do and a couple little beams on that bank wall.
I seen that, you know.
So, but this is the big part right here. You know, I'm thinking today, though, figure out for sure where your posts are going to go.
Right.
And get your cement pads poured because they're not even going to go where these posts are. They're going to be just off the side.
Correct.
If there's nothing in your way, that's what I would do. But it looks like that one is in your way.
Yep, right there. All right. Well, here we are back. Now you can see now get a good look at it. We got everything cleaned up, got all that wood piled out of there. Take a good old dander look at that sucker right there. Pretty nasty. Now, we got everything up out of our way. We got some power, we got some lights. Now you guys can actually see what's going on. But you see the work ahead of us. Now, right now, we need to make sure that whatever they do upstairs doesn't come downstairs. So we're gonna fix all this stuff for them, get it all up and going, and then maybe down the road, we could go through and do more. If it's pull back or whatever they wanna do, maybe make it a party barn. I know they have future reference they wanna do with this thing, and that's what we're gonna do. But now, like I said, now we got it cleaned out, take a good look at it. It's rotted right here. Lovely. Fun, fun, fun. I thought I'd want to give you a little show. This is my forte right here. Yes, we just left that other barn up there. Let the Amish go ahead, get the steel on the roof and get the siding on, get all the windows in, get the door frames going on. We got insulators coming in to insulate that little barn. This is a real barn. That to me is a stick frame barn. That's a difference. of the tennis and mortise and everything. You know, you got your joints and you got your pegs and stuff. This is what Harville Barn Boys specialize in. And this is a good example to show you the stuff that we deal with every time in a barn. It's rotted beams. We have posts that will sink into the ground, or over time, the manure has actually rotted the whole thing off and it has caused the barn to, or the beams to sag down in there. And we'll come in, lift it all up, take them out, take the pegs out, remortise and tend it and put it back in. That's what we do. That's Hartville Barn Boys for you. Morning. Here we are. I'm not one to complain, but I am going to complain. It is freezing outside, and I'm sick and tired of being cold. But as you guys can see, last time you looked, this whole beam was laying down. Well, we got this thing in here. It wasn't fun, but we did. We had to manhandle it because we can't fit a skid steer or nothing in here. So we got it to the doorway, then we had to take tongs and drag it through and drag it back and get it over here. We picked one end up, put it on blocks and slowly work it up. And the old trusty little chain hoist. Had to build up something upstairs so we can support it, so we can hoist this thing up in place, but here we go. But anyways, I just wanted to share a little something. You know how we like to do the verse of the day, or it's a verse that a friend of mine, well, I can say my niece got, and I enjoy it. I read it on her little picture she sent me, and then I thought, you know what, I'm gonna share this with everybody. So it says, it's Isaiah 41:10. So do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and I will help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. And it goes on to verse 11. All who rage against you will surely be ashamed and disgraced. Those who oppose you will be as nothing and perish. So to me it says, if you're a man of God, don't come against me, because he says he'll knock you down. Amen. So I learned over time to do this cut first, then this cut. If I do this cut first, when I come in there, it just shoots the log off.